Show you what I believe. Listen to this. Read that. Read this. You need to keep your foot, because I'm trying to teach you. I'm going to edify the people. So listen then. Keep your foot and listen. Listen to this. 15 and 1. Second Ezra 15, verse 1. Listen to this.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
So God only dealing with the Israelites. This proof. The scripture said, hold that. I'm finna come back to this. This is what you got to understand what the brother was trying to tell you. Joel 2 and 27. We coming back right there.
Right, bring it out. Huh?
God says, speak in the ear. God don't just deal with nobody. You so precious to God. If the other nations got anything to do with God, they need to come to you and find out. But they lied to you and they taught you that Jesus looked like that. That's some of the consequences of accepting those lies. This is what God said. Read that.
The book of Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
God said he the God of the Israelites. He your God. He these people God, and the other tribes scattered across the four corners of the world, and nobody else God.
That's right.
God said, Malachi 3, I'm the Lord, I change not. Get that in Second Ezra. So with him saying he only our God, he only love you, I know it don't sound like something we used to hear, but it's true. Listen to this, read that. Now going to the God dealing with the Israelites through his word, because he gave the word of God to Moses. Right. Moses gave the commandments to the Israelites. They weren't dealing with everybody. Listen to this.
Behold, speak thou in their ears of my people.
God said, speak in the ears of my people. Listen to this.
The words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth.
God put the words that he wanted spoke in the Israelites' mouth, because he dealing with the Israelites. Right. The Lord gave the word. I'm going to show you the publishers at the Bible. Read that.
Saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper.
Hold on. He said, speak the words that I speak. Read that again.
And cause them to be written in paper.
That's what this is. Listen, the Bible is our history, bro.
I got you. So you saying,
so,
God,
go ahead.
God spoke through people and then they wrote it down.
The Israelites, correct.
Correct.
Yes.
So you think God can't talk to me?
He trying to now. Listen.
Wait, I'm asking one question. It won't nobody do it. Go to the front of the goddamn book and tell me who the publisher is. You know why?
Listen to this.
I'm the publisher of this shoe. I made
listen to this.
I'm the God of this shoe.
You listen.
My bad. I'm the publisher of my uniform. I made it. I'm the God of this uniform.
Okay, if you God, then
no,
listen.
the uniform.
I know. Listen, bro. You gotta go to your enemy to get. You don't own cotton. You don't own that. Michael Jordan gotta go to his enemies, bro. You deceived. You deceived as hell. Read that. Let's finish reading this. Listen, bro. Don't you? If you the publisher and all that,
I am.
Okay, you own cotton fields. You own the raw material, or you gotta go to another nation of people to buy it.
Nobody owns this.
You go to another nation of people. The white man own it.
That's right.
Yes, he do. God said he gave him the earth. According to the Bible, God gave the white man the earth. That's why, who you got to go to for water then? If he don't own the water, okay, collect rainwater out the sky. See, I bet you got an answer to the white man. You know that's against the law, don't it?
All right, wait.
No, you said if rain come out the sky. That's what you said. You said rain come out the sky. I said the white man owns that because God, listen, Job 9:24. Listen to this. Listen, God gave the earth to them.
So why the fuck are you following him then if he gave it to a white man?
Listen, bro, I ain't following the white man.
No, you said.
Listen, I'm following the commandments, bro.
God don't like me.
Listen, God got a problem with you because you in sin right now.
No, you saying that.
God want to give you the world. God, listen, bro. God made the world for you.
So why did you give it to the white man?
Because you ain't right now.
That's right.
Us as a nation of people, we ain't right now. What you got? Listen to this. Bro, it's not just you. All of us messed up.
That's right.
God ain't, as a nation of people, did you go into slavery by yourself? On the slave ship?
I've never been in slavery.
Did your ancestors go into slavery by themselves?
At a point in time, yes.
All of us went into slavery.
Wait.
Listen, I'm going to show you. Listen, let's think. Listen.
What were we doing before slavery?
I'm finna deal with, listen, I don't like jumping around. Listen though, I'm not finna be jumping around. Let's stick to what we talking about.
Okay, I want to ask.
God gave the white man the world. Listen to this. This according to the scriptures. Read that.
All right, let me read it.
Job chapter 9 and verse 24. Into the hands of the wicked.
God said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. We supposed to have the world. Do you know God said there ain't none to them, right? Get that in 2nd Ezra 6.
Bring it out.
I want to show you something, bro, how much God love you and what he think about the other nation. Listen.
Can I ask you a question?
Listen, bro, I want to drill this in your head because obviously you convinced with what you believe. I want to click a light. Listen to this. Get what God said the other nations like to him.
Bring it out.
That's right.
Listen.
That's right.
That's in the Bible.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
2nd Ezra 6.
Do you have a child?
Listen to this, yep.
So, would you give a house to somebody that's not your child rather than your own child? I'm just asking a question.
Galatians 4 and 1. Listen to this real quick. What this mean? Galatians 4 and 1. What do this mean right here? Read Galatians 4 and 1. Read.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 1. Now I say that the heirs, as long as he is a child, different nothing from the servant.
So God said, you remember you said, I'm a child. But you can't give an inheritance to a child. Even in America, you gotta wait till you get 18 to get what's passed down to you. Now, we're dealing with what you said. Read that again.
Now I say that the heirs, as long as he is a child, different nothing from a servant.
God said as long as you got a child mind state, you is no different than a servant. The other nation's supposed to be our servants.
That's right.
So listen to this. Keep reading.
So he be Lord over all.
You Lord over all. God made the earth for you. So why you don't got it? Listen, I said he running now. But that don't mean he supposed to be.
Made it for the white man.
I said the white man own the world right now.
You said God made it.
God made it for you though.
No, you did. You just say he made
Listen,
it for the
bruh.
white man.
I said the right man run the world right now. Listen to this. Pay attention, bruh. Read. Read that.
But is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father.
So you under tutors and governors. You got to be taught certain stuff. Look, this is what you're supposed to do when your inheritance, when you get it. You know that, right? Don't be going to the club, spending all daddy money, and then when you get old, you ain't going to have no money. But no, you want to spend everything right now because you got a child mindset. You want to put designs on your clothes and think you run stuff, even though you got to buy your material from the white man. You got to get a license to public. Listen.
I want to.
So,
Can I
listen.
rebuttal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my vendors, all of them aren't white people. Okay,
They your enemies. They other nations of people.
they black people.
No.
Some
Listen,
of my
bruh.
vendors are black people.
Listen. This is what I'm
The
listen.
person I got my jogging suit from was a black person. The vendor is black, just like him. With
Listen.
fucking dreads.
Listen.
So wait.
Go ahead.
And people are people at the end of the day. And I'm not knocking the fact that we were slaves, but according to America, where we was at, we've been taught 400 years that we were slaves, which is true. That's so small before then. Let's talk about King Tut. That was 16. You know what I'm saying? That owned everything. Chose to be buried in gold. That's why we don't think. That's why
You're not an African though. Get the Exodus 11 and 7.
No, I'm an Aboriginal person just like you.
Listen, let me get 2nd Ezra 6. I want to stick to where I'm going. I don't want to jump around. It's good you got a lot of questions, but I don't want to keep jumping. Never answer this question. Keep jumping. That's how your conversation going. So dealing with God made the world for you. Because I said the white man owned the world, but it don't supposed to be like that.
Right,
This 2nd Ezra 6 started at 54.
Bring it up.
God made the world for you, but you were heir, but you were child. And as long as you remain in the mind frame, look, God want to give you the world, but niggas want to run a street corner. Niggas don't want the world. You satisfied with Orange Mound, North Memphis. I'm the king of South Memphis. I'm the king of Memphis. God can't deal with that.
Is God black or white?
Listen, I can show you what the scriptures say about that, but listen to what we're going
I just
into.
wanna know what color.
I want to see, do you agree with what I'm saying? Because I still want to deal with the publishing deal. I don't want to get away from that.
Well, go to the
Because
front.
listen, we finna deal with that. Don't run. I ain't running. Let's stick with that. There's two questions of yours I'm going to deal with. We ain't constantly jumping around. We ain't running. Listen to this, read that.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54.
I like that.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures.
So God made Adam Lord over all the creatures. Read.
Of him come we all.
We all come from Adam. Read.
And the people also who thou hast chosen.
We the Israelites. We God's chosen people. That's what we're talking about.
That's right.
That's Isaiah 44:1. God chose the Israelites.
That's right, bring it out.
So listen to this, keep reading, dealing with who the world was made for. Listen, read.
And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
So El just understood that. And he asked God the same question you answered. He said, God, you made Adam, you gave him dominion, the people you chose, you made the world for us. Listen what he's saying, read.
As for the other people,
But as for the other nations of people, read.
which also come from Adam.
Because during the flood, you had Noah, was got the blessing. Then you had Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Shem got the blessing that came down to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the Israelites. But it's other people because Ham, those Africans who that King Tut you talking about come from. Japheth, those was the people in the Greek land before Alexander the Greek took over.
Right.
All right? So it's other people that God didn't choose. Read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
So listen, the other nations, God said they ain't nothing.
That's right.
Listen to, remember I did this? Listen to this, watch it.
Well, I don't treat
But be like unto spittle, that has likened the abundance of them.
God said they ain't nothing but spittle.
That's right.
And the abundance of them meaning all these other nations, that's why they hate you so much. That's why they shoot you down so much. Because you remind them that God is black. And they can't stand you. But guess what? They got to make sure they keep you in sin. That's the only way you ain't going to run the earth.
That's right.
They understand that much. Read.
It has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falls from a vessel.
So the abundance of them, just say if I had a big pitcher of water. All the nations of people, God said, if a drop of water fall out of a 40 ounce, just say if I had a big 40 ounce. Am I worried about a little drop that come out? Like if I be like, hey, what's up, bro? You know, you pour out some for the dead. But what if a little drop come out? Like with me, I'm saying cheers, and we bump glasses and a little drop come out. I'm worried about that. So that's how God feel about all the other nations.
That's right.
Read that.
But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that follows from a vessel.
So now, go back to 2 Ezra 15:1. Dealing with publishing. I'm showing you God,
You never answered
listen,
God black.
God only did, we ain't jumping yet. After the publishing, we gonna get to that, all right? Did you get a flyer?
Yeah.
Okay, you can look on the flyer. His scriptures that show you that Christ black.
Well,
So,
now, you
look,
know,
I'm gonna show
I
you,
just
but
want a
listen,
simple question. Like,
listen to
is
this.
is my shirt black?
I'm gonna show you the
It's
publishing.
black.
I'm gonna show you the publishing. The Bible say they black. So
God black.
listen to this. Read that.
2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in thy ears of my people.
Because you were saying, can God talk to me? People don't believe it. God talked to our forefathers. I won't be shocked if God spoke to you. But you don't know the voice of God, though. Because, listen, bro, God can make you interpret. Listen, wisdom gonna come from God. Listen, do God say you can eat pork? Do you got to pray over it and eat it?
I don't pray.
Okay.
Man,
Huh?
I make a decision.
Okay. Okay, so listen to this right
I
here.
made a decision to come over here after he told me to come over here. I could eat the
Yeah,
killer.
God made you when he left you to your own counsel. He gave you the right to do that. Listen to this.
Okay.
But look, everything else doing what God said do.
My mama and
Listen,
daddy made me too.
everything doing what God said do except the Israelites. I'm going to tell you something. When God made the sun, since the day he put it in the sky,
He
it's
made
still,
it for the
listen,
white man.
it's still, no, he made it for you. The
said-
point is, I said the white man run the world right now.
He don't run the sun.
Listen, bruh, we was talking about the water that fall from the sky.
He don't run this.
Okay, listen to this. Listen, bruh.
Okay.
The sun's still doing what God said do.
Right, so he don't own the
Listen,
cotton.
even the white man doing what God said do. God said his sign was going to be the eagle. Did he choose another sign? Is his sign the bull? Is it the goat? No. Even the white man doing what God said do. God said, look, your sign was going to be evil. You're going to hate the Israelites and you're going to rule over them. You're going to shoot them down and they're going to think you love them. They doing what God said do. Everybody doing what Satan ain't even rebelling against God, and you said, your pastor taught you that. Even Satan do what God said do. He couldn't even touch Job unless God said, okay, go and touch him.
That's right.
You been mistaught, my brother. Read that.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
So this thus said the Lord, speak thou in the ears of my people. Read.
The words of prophecy.
The words of prophecy. Thus said the Lord, and listen to what he said do. Read.
Which I will put in thy mouth.
God put the words in Ezekiel's mouth. That's why when you read them and say, the word of the Lord came to me. Go, jump to Obadiah 1 real quick. Now, jump to Malachi 1. Listen, bro, I'm showing you who wrote the Bible because,
but you go so far, I can't remember my question.
Listen, are we dealing with publishing? We ain't going nowhere but publishing. The subject is publishing.
Well,
because listen, if you don't, listen, I want to get an understanding, and then we're going to see if we agree on that, then we can go to the next question. Because we out here to edify you. I ain't out here to jump around.
I'm not jumping
All right, so deal with publishing. Listen to this. Where we at? Read that.
The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel.
So the word of the Lord came for Israel to who?
By Malachi.
Bam! The book of Malachi is the word of the Lord to the Israelites. Go to Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it out.
That's what we reading. The word of the Lord.
I don't have a book.
Listen, he got a Bible right there. You can follow along if you want to.
I know, but I got
read that. Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 3. The word of the Lord came expressly unto Ezekiel the priest.
You understand that? So God is in the midst of Israel, and he only dealing with the Israelites. He gave commandments to Moses, who was an Israelite, to give to the people. Moses, God wrote them words himself. I'm going to show you that.
Show me that.
I'm going to show you that. 1 second, though. Let's go back to second Esdras. We going next. We going next. We going there next. I want you to understand Esdras.
All right.
Go back to that.
Yeah. Now we talking.
Matter of fact, go and get it to him now since he listening. Exodus 31.
Show me.
Exodus 31 and 18.
Read it again.
Get it for him now since he listening. Read that. But look, it say God wrote it with his finger.
Show me.
Listen, I'm finna to read that.
Exodus chapter 31 and verse 18. 32 and verse 15. And Moses turned and went down from the mount, and the 2 tables of the testimony were in his hand.
That's called the 10 Commandments, right? That's what they call today. The 2 tables of the testimony, Moses had them, right? But listen, did he write it himself? We finna see, listen.
And the tables were written on both their sides.
But it said that was wrote on both sides. But today, you got the picture with writing on front and writing on the front. But the Bible says something different. Did you know that? It said that was written on both sides. So if somebody give you that and you think that's all the 10 Commandments, that means somewhere it's a misunderstanding in there. If you believe the Bible, because the picture of the 10 Commandments today, it got all 10 Commandments and they both wrote on the front, right? That's not true according to the Bible. Listen to what it said, Reed.
The tables were written on both their sides.
That was written on both sides. Now read, you keep listening.
On the one side and on the other were they written.
Now listen who wrote it, Reed.
And the tables were the work of God.
Who? Reed?
Was the work of God. And the writing was writing of God graven upon the tables.
So it said the writing was the writings of God.
Right.
All right, so we're the one that say written with the finger of God.
31 last verse.
Okay, listen to this, read that, listen to this.
And he gave unto Moses when he had made an end of coming. Communion with him upon Mount Sinai.
So that's where that was at, on Mount Sinai. Read.
2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of God.
See that? So just think. When God said my thoughts are not your thoughts, my ways are not your ways, that's what God wrote down on those tablets. His ways. Because God said thou should not kill, thou should not steal, thou should not hate your brother, thou should not lie, thou should not commit adultery. Look, have you ever slept with a woman before and you weren't married to her?
A lot of them.
Lot of them. So that's your thoughts right there, ain't it? Tell the truth. Look.
Animals do it too.
Look, exactly. But I done it too. But that shows, that was my thought. That came from somewhere else besides me.
It's called nature.
Okay, the natural man can't please God though. That's called the flesh.
It's God, black or white.
Okay, let's answer this. So you good on the publishing. One more, get Psalm 68:11 again.
You said God took his hand and wrote it, but
right, but listen.
My question never was answered.
Listen, so let's get to the publishing. I'm gonna show you what the Bible says about publishing. Listen.
We get to that.
Listen, okay, who invented the traffic light? Who invented Jack Daniels? Now look up who published it. It ain't gonna say the black man. That's what I'm telling you, bruh. The white man is a deceiver. Right. So look, you tricked by that stuff. A black man invented that. A black man invented the cotton gin. Look up who published it. White man. He lied.
I'm not saying that.
But I'm telling you the truth.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.